today is we're going to cover two things: sight alignment and trigger control. Four words you're going to hear a lot in this video today: sight alignment and trigger control.
Goodbye.
Two biggest mistakes that a new shooter will make is when he pulls his gun out, he's looking at his target instead of his front sight. Another mistake he'll make is he'll jerk that trigger. He develops a bad flinch, and once you do that, it's very hard to get rid of. So I'm going to show you how to get rid of that jerk. And now I'm not talking about purifying agents. So I'm going to assume that you're a very brand new shooter watching this video. You just bought a gun, you've never shot it, or you go out and shoot and you got groups like this and you want to learn how to shrink them in. So I'm going to tell you the two biggest mistakes you're making. So I'm going to show you how to line up your sights, what you should be looking at when you actually shoot that gun, and I'm going to show you how to properly control that trigger, and what you should actually be thinking about when you do pull that trigger. And hopefully at the end of this video, you will become a much better shooter. So let's get started and take a look at sight alignment. Okay, I'm going to show you how to line up your sights real quick. You have the target, you have the front sight, and you have the rear sight. Now you want to take that front sight and line it up to the center of your bullseye. You want to take your rear sight and move it around a little bit and line it up so it looks like that. You want the front sight, the top of it even with the rear sight, and you want that front side centered in this notch right here. You want the same amount of light on both sides. That's what your sight alignment should look like. Okay, now you know how to line your sights up, but now what do you actually look at when you pull that gun out and you want to hit your target? Like I said, most shooters are going to hit that target, and I want you to think about something. If you're aiming right here, and you're pulling right here, the instant you fired, your gun was pointing right here. You didn't know that because you weren't looking at the sights. Or you
Face me again.
We'll get into that flank here in just a moment. But again, rear sight, front sight, you have to look at the front sight when you shoot. Now let me show you an easy way to learn how to do that. Once you stick your thumb out, just look at the tip of it. Use both eyeballs and focus right on the tip of your thumb. Now this thumb is actually your front sight, okay? So when I say thumb, we're talking about the front sight. Just focus both eyes on it, move it around, bring it up close. Your eyes are almost starting to cross. Okay, that is not the correct sight alignment, okay? You do not want to look at your sight like that. Now, I want you to look at something on the wall. Assuming you're in your computer room, living room, look at a picture on the wall and focus on that. And while you're focused on that, bring your thumb back up. But don't quite look at it yet. Look at that picture on the wall, and you'll notice two thumbs there, okay? You got two eyes, you're focused on the target, and you can see past your thumb on your target, and you get two thumbs, correct? That's the proper sight alignment right there. You're almost there. Now, take your eye, and again, while looking at your target, bring your thumb focus, okay? Still want to have two thumbs, but now you can look right at that thumb.
Without
and you
a
can line it up
snap
with your target on the wall. That's it right there. Okay, once you can master that, you just learn how to do your correct sight alignment. Now take your other hand and make a rear sight. And just kind of line everything up. Again, looking at that front sight. Just like that. Line everything up and bam. Once you learn how to do that, you're going to see your target groups shrink in quite a bit. Now, take your rear sight and put it in your pocket so you don't lose it, okay? Now just sit there and practice and boom, line up your sight on your target. Boom, boom. You know what, I know that looks silly, but you know what, it works. It really does. And it doesn't cost anything to do it.
Father?
Get in the habit of doing that, and once you put that in your memory, then it's very easy to look at that front sight while you're focused on your target.
It's gone.
Okay? Now you just mastered your front sight. Now let's talk about trigger control. You know, when it comes to mastering a pistol, the hardest thing to master is actually the trigger pull. Most people, especially new shooters, they flinch. I got a 357 Magnum here. It's a Ruger. It's unloaded. We'll shoot this here in a moment. But a new shooter, he'll bring that gun up and he'll flinch when he fires. His brain is telling him to compensate for that recoil, so he's jerking down, and it doesn't work very well.
Yes.
If you're aiming right here, and you're hitting low, a foot, 2 feet low, that's because you're jerking that trigger, and you have to learn how to control that trigger and control that jerk. If you don't do that, you're never going to become a good pistol shooter. You can shoot a lot of rounds, but you have to mentally and physically work on a nice smooth trigger pull. Now, let me show you what a smooth trigger pull looks like.
Vitality and posture. The lower one's vitality, the slower the posture recovers. The posture gauges color gets redder as recovery rate slows. Vitality damaging techniques such as dodge, counter attack, and R&D against enemies with fast posture recovery. Once an enemy vitality is low, posture damaging becomes more effective. Step dodge, after dodge, dodge counter attack.
Nice and smooth. Now, if you master the front side, like I told you, so, again, front side, what should you be thinking about when you actually pull that trigger? Because that's the tough part. Because most people look at the target and they're thinking about their trigger. What I want you to bring the gun up. Now, if you're going to use your real gun right now, please stop doing extra cover, no ammunition in the area. This is what I want you to do. And I want you to focus on that front side, just like I told you, okay? And just keep telling yourself, front side, front side, front side. Front side, front side, front side, front side. Now it goes off, it should almost have now if it did that, if it goes off with really startled, you know what? You were talking about the side and not the trigger. And that happens. If you were aiming right here, guess what? You're going to hit right here. The first time you line up the sight and you do a smooth trigger pull and you hit the bullseye, you're going to say, damn, that's what he was talking about. Right there, that's it. Now I know what he means. Okay? Side alignment is trigger control. If you do everything right, side alignment and smooth trigger control, this is what it's going to look like when we pull. A lot of practice to do that. So at least now you know what to do right to so again, concentrate on that front sight. Put your whole focus on that front sight, keeping everything lined up. And start squeezing that trigger, okay? You know, that's really about it. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a little shooting, and I'm going to show you what proper sight alignment and trigger control is like. Game of 45. permission to get out there and practice a lot and get rid of that handgun, may I suggest a shotgun? You ain't gonna mess with one of these things. Hey, seriously, learn how to shoot that handgun. Might save your life someday. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you watching my video, and I'll see you next time.
You're a puppy. Puppy. Ooh. Concentrate. Damn, look at my health. My vitality. Come on, man. Oh God, this stupid ass camera. Shit.
Lose yourself in my illusions. Oh, don't mind me. I'll be watching from up here.
Fuck. Sorry, I got it. Got that feeling. Yeet. There, one more beam. Alright, now back to what I was doing. Okay.
What's going on, guys? Travis Kennedy here, Honor Kennedy Medical Solutions today. Talking about physical fundamentals, taking it back to the basics. Here we go. Alright, guys. Let's talk about the basics today. Alright, something that everyone I feel needs to understand fully, often gets overlooked. Which today I'm going to do a video on how to everything. I'm going to touch on all the basics from the ground up. So first thing I like to teach is stance. Okay. My feet are shoulder width apart. As you can see, I'm a right-handed shooter, so I'm right-hand dominant. I have my left leg slightly from my right. So if you're a left-handed shooter, it's the exact opposite
I
of me.
cannot throw away
My knees are slightly bent, and I'm bending over at the waist just a little bit. Okay, I'm not things I don't want to see.
loyal wolf.
My
Take
feet
my
directly in
blood
line,
and live
and I
again.
don't want to be standing upright, okay, when I shoot. I'll tend to lose balance. Once I start shooting, I'll lose balance and fall over. I want to be able to lean into the pistol and control it, have full recoil management. Okay, another point I like to touch on is what I do with my eyes. Okay, I'm a huge advocate and I recommend people start getting used to shooting both eyes open. Okay, a lot of times it's hard for people to do that, but it's as time goes on, you practice it, you're going to get used to it, it's going to become natural. The reason being is if we close one eye, now we're limiting our field of view. We cut off, if we're left or right eye dominant, it doesn't matter. We're going to cut off a portion of our field of vision, which is bad. We want to keep as much situational awareness as we can while we shoot, and we do that by keeping both eyes open. That way we can see everything. So first point
Without a memory of an
is we need
extraordinary
to establish
father or
which
distant
eye
recollection of such a memory
dominant we
provide
are.
assistance for the
Either
Lord.
left or right. A little trick I like to do is right now I'm using my target. Okay, I'm just picking a circle on this target. Doesn't matter. Or if you're in your house, you can use something on the wall. What I do is I make a diamond, make a triangle, triangle with my hands. I put that circle in dead center of this triangle. I close my left eye. If the circle remains in this triangle, then I'm right eye dominant. Okay? For whatever reason, if I close my left eye and it moved, then I may be the other eye dominant. Okay? For me, I'm right eye dominant, but for you, if you close your left eye and for whatever reason the circle's not there anymore, you may be left eye dominant. Okay, so first establish that. Once you establish that, now go out and implement it. What I like to do is the point of performance for shooting with both eyes open is just squint really hard. Okay? And what I do is I squint damn hard. When I go to shoot, punch out, and I'm squinting hard. So I can focus on that front sight and my target. Okay? Both eyes are open so I can see everything on my left side. I can see if something were to happen over here, I can see it. I can quickly transition to my next target if I have to in a real world situation. Okay? Or maybe just practicing drills out here, doing multiple targets, I can still see everything if I have to. Okay? If I close my eye, now I'm limiting. So gradually just start opening up your non-dominant eye and get full awareness. Okay? And over time, trust me, it's going to get a lot easier. Alright, here's some drills I like to do to practice the fundamentals. Okay, is what I do pretty much every time I come to the range, I do these drills. Okay, so the target, I like to use this multi-dot target. We'll have different various sizes. Typically I start here, the big one, and then I just work around. Okay, or I may start smaller or work this way. It just depends. And you can always mix it up. That's why I like these targets. You can change it up. You can start small, go big, or big to small. Okay, so that's going to help you dictate your speed as well and accuracy. Even with these big targets, that being said, I don't utilize all this space. Okay, I still try to keep my groupings very tight as I can. Okay, and work my way around. Okay, let's do some drills. Okay, here we're at the 7-yard line. Okay. Got a full mag, load it. So, points of performance, every time I go to load, I do it the same way every single time. Okay, I get my stance, I bring the pistol up and I case it. Okay? Rotate over. Here, I'm holding the mag. The base of the mag is in the base of my palm. I got my index finger going up the side. It's going to help me keep full control over this magazine. Okay, when I rotate the pistol, now I can see the mag well, watch the magazine go in the mag well, I hit it hard, rotate it over, and I rack it. Okay, press check it, make sure there's a round in there. Good, now it's fully forward. For beginners, I want you to start here at the high ready position. Okay, points of performance, remember I'm looking over the muzzle, I'm not obstructing my view, and when I go to present, it's in a straight line. So a typical drill I like to do is on the beep, here it's random, I just punch out one shot, big target, come back. Okay, I can gauge myself the time. Okay. Watch and make sure I'm consistent with my time. Okay, I like to get under a second. But a gauge for everybody. As when you're a newbie, it may be longer, it doesn't matter. But build that consistency. Okay. Watch out. Okay. And then once I go through a mag, I may change it up. I like to do 2 shots. Okay. Watch out the consistency. My shot is. Okay. Here, go to a smaller target. Go back to 1 shot. Okay. 1 shot. May go to the really small target. It's going to take me, I need to slow it down a little bit. Slow it down. Okay. Now the drill, with all these bolts, I hit all of them 1 time. So on the beep, I'll shoot every single circle 1 time. Magazine change. Come back to my side. Go through a few rounds, just rep after rep after rep. Utilize every circle on this dot. That's going to build consistency, make you really good. Okay, don't just sit here and do the same thing with without gauge. Okay, you want to gauge this thing. The important tool that I have that's going to make you really good is a shot timer. Okay, this is a tool that's going to set a standard for you and push you. There's no way you're going to get better if you have no gauge on how fast you're going. You gauge your skill level by how fast you are, also how accurate you are. Okay, so this is important tool. I highly recommend you get one of these. Okay. A lot of people ask me what they need, tools they need for the range, and I hear this #1 tool I believe that's going to help you get better overall as a shooter. All right, enhance your performance is this right here, the shot timer. My favorite one is the Pocket Pro 2. I've used this one at this company for a decade now, and it hasn't failed. This thing's highly reliable. I use it every single time I'm in the range. It has a lot of good presets, but I simply just use it, just me here alone, and I do it when I'm with my students. It's a good gauge, and it helps me keep track of my baseline. Whether I'm getting worse, whether I'm maintaining, maybe I'm just plateauing, or I'm getting better as I go on, as I practice more. So highly recommend if you take your shooting seriously, get one of these things. It's going to step up your game immensely. All right, next drill is going to be the magazine change. I really love this drill. Okay, this is a good drill to just rep after rep after rep. It's going to build that muscle memory and be nice and fluid over time. I'm shooting a steel target. We're about 12 yards away. Okay, set up for the drill. I'm coming from the holster. I got one in the chamber, empty magazine in the gun. Okay, so I'm only going to take 1 shot, slide's going to lock to the rear, and then I'm going to go for the next mag and take 1 more shot. It's going to look like this. On the beat, make sure I have the timer. Hands are at my side. Draw. Out. Okay. We'll slow it down. Talk about the points of performance. I touched on this earlier. Same points of performance come from the draw. Remember the touch points. Rear the grip, come down, draw, drop the elbow, punch out straight line, take the slack out, align the side, take my shot. I get slide lock. I quickly rotate it, pressing the mag release button. It drops. My left hand immediately goes for the next mag. Haul ass. Look at my pistol. My head is up. I'm not down. Okay, I want to keep my situational awareness up in front of me. So I rotate the gun. I manipulate the gun to my advantage so I can see the mag roll. I move quickly here from my mag pouch to the gun. Okay, from here to here. I slow down as soon as I arrive here because I've done this hundreds of times. I see it all the time. People move too fast and they miss. Okay, or they may not have a good grip. But you don't want to grip it like this. You want to grip it like this. Fast in. Watch it go in, slam it, it locks. I rotate it over, rack the slide, right back on target, and I shoot. Alright. One more time. Draw. Here. Right there when I...
He did it so fast, I ain't even see him rack the slide.
Draw. Here.
Man, hold on. That dude ain't racked that slide. Hold on now.
Draw. Here.
Hell nah. Ain't no way he
Right
racked
there
that
when
slide that quick.
In that example, when I put the mag in the gun, the slide went home. It happens a lot on this Glock 45. It happens on other guns too. It's not uncommon. So just be aware if it does that, good. Then reacquire your grip, present the target, take your shot. Okay? If it doesn't do that, then you either need to do release the slide with your hand, or you can press the slide release lever here. Okay? That's done like this. Mag out, in, slide release button, back on top, engage. Okay, now full speed. Draw, mag out, come back, 393, okay, that was a 393. Goal is to try to get under 5 seconds, alright, fast is under 4 seconds, so give that a shot, rep that out, alright? That's a good way if you're limited on ammo, load one round, magazine change, load another round, you just get reps, okay? By just coming to the range, utilize your time wisely, alright, especially if you're limited on the amount of ammunition you have. Alright guys, that concludes the video, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe below, follow my social media links, you can find me on Instagram.
What the fuck is he doing up here? He doing some extracurricular activities. I think I'm just get the 4 by some skills and then end the video. The whole way through.